Hey, there's that window. It's fun. It goes to that other monitor, so I have to look at my OBS preview to be able to see it. I can't see that window. Now I can see it on my screen. Windows are weird. All right, we can minimize that. Okay, what have we got going on today? We have a couple trains here at Bakersfield, and I need to get them sorted. Also need to get my arm brace on. Good old case of tennis elbow. So I got my arm brace on. Believe it or not, that little strap helps a lot. Repetitive stress injuries are fun. Running the mouse and keyboard for 20 years. So, what's the first thing I want to do? It's a great question. Probably pull this engine off and stick it on here, and I'll use all three, because this is going to be a decently long train once I get it all put together. I need to sort it, get the hoppers together, get all the industries together, so that's what we're going to be doing. Just chilling. So let's get these guys all fired up. Off to work, Kiwi. All right, man, have a good day at work. You can hear me over this massive engine. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I'm going to be lazy and just auto this stuff. Make sure it's set right. This guy would actually start from the cab, I believe. Let's hop in the cab here. Pretty sure this one has everything inside that we need. I can remember where all the stuff is. So start, stop, isolate is the same. Oh, start switch. There we go. I hear stuff. These modern locos are so quiet when you're in the cab. Yeah, I'd say it started. I think we're good. Whee! All right, so put that in run. These, I don't think those switches work. Dynamic brake is cut in. Got some airflow coming up. Can't quite see that one. Dynamic brake on. Shouldn't need the cap lights. And then I've got a rail driver switch for that. Excellent. No EOT on the back. Need to sync my rail driver with the stuff. Just the brake handles. Here we go. So that is set. That's working. Let's see, DP. MFD. Nope. Find the right button. Nope, not that one. Guess this has a slightly different screen than the one I was driving before. Doesn't have the air compressor info. No worries. Let's get the... See, is it this button? Nope. That button? Nope. I may not have a button for brakes. I'll use the keyboard. All right, so we got a full application over the entire length of the terrain, so that's good. Bail off is working. Yep, bail off's working. Cool. Up a notch too, so we get some air going. Just doing a quick brake test, and then we'll get moving. All right, brakes are starting to release. So if we pop out, I need to get the car tags on. So those are going to PMT, but I want to get the hoppers together. All right, so we'll pull this one forward. Yeah, let's get this guy out of the way. That is this track. Here we go. Make that position 2. I'm going to cut the loco off. Now that I know the air brakes work. Should have just waited. That's okay. I want to close that, open that up. Hop down to position 2. And let's get this engine moved off. So that's all away, that's good. Kind of hard to tell when it's moving when it's going that slow. Coming right at you. Alright, let's hop on board. Need to just get this one out of the way temporarily, so I'm going to stick it on a track down here. That'll do. Man, I hope you got some good bass if you're listening to this, because that sounds fantastic with some good bass. Alright, get you lined back up. And we're going to leave that right there. We got to go get in the other one. So we're playing engineer and conductor. Oh shoot. I unhooked the wrong place. Rookie mistake. Alright, well. I want those hoppers together. We gotta do a lot of sorting anyway. Wait, I thought I grabbed... Must have clicked the wrong place. There we go. Alright, close you, and open the coupler. And we'll make you position 1. So I'm going to back this up, and then we'll get that hopper with the other hoppers. There's be a lot of swishing involved here. We'll get it figured out. Alright, back to the other loco. Oh, that one's already lined, so we're good. Hop on this car as it goes by. Let me know if the engines are too loud. I can turn the game sound down in OBS if I need to. Alright, so we'll have those hoppers together. Those are PMT, and actually some of these tankers, whoa. These tankers are PMT as well. And here starts the try stuff. What are these guys? That's PMT as well. Okay, that will work, but I'll do a little more shuffling first. I want the hoppers ahead of the tanks. Should be able to just drag that out here. Always forget it puts the parking brake on when you couple. It still catches me out. I gotta pull this cut forward. I gotta get that tanker on there. Then we'll get the engines all together. These cars are protesting because I'm dragging them with the brakes on. I don't have any air in at least one of those. Alright, I think that's probably far enough, hopefully. Grab that train and then tack the tanker onto there. Oops. Oh, we got a PMT on the front of there too. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot of sorting to do. I should have sorted these trains at the hump yard. Okay, we got all those PMTs. Let's get the engines together now. So I need to pull these off, back that hopper back in here, back these engines in, then get the big guy on the front. Clear as mud. Just syncing up the rail driver. We pop down to, is it position 2? Position 1. Alright, back to the other engine. Switch is aligned. Cars are moving under protest. I could put on screen what the engine's doing if anybody wants to see that. I can see what I'm doing on the rail driver, but maybe y'all want to see it as well. I really should have pumped these cars up. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, that should be parking brakes set. So now we got the hoppers on the front, we got the PMTs together. Now I just need to get the engines together, and we'll sort the rest of the train. Release your handbrake. Cool, I could actually reach that all the way down there. So we're going to hook these on the back, and then we'll have all three engines working together. We're going to need that tractive effort once we start moving that whole cut. Or even part of the cut. I think most of the tank cars are full, so it's a pretty heavy train. Let me hop down on the ground here. There we go. I think there's a way to set the switches and stuff in the cab, but I'm not that familiar with it, so I'm going to do it this way. Set as lean unit, auto the circuit breakers, and auto the MU. Now these all should be acting as one. So if we throttle up. Yep. Got good power. Let's make sure. Should have air everywhere. Nope, we don't. Need to get this going. Alright, let's hop in the cab. Ah, it's nice and quiet in here. Beautiful. Pull our brake monitor up. Let's get the parking brakes on. Release the independent. Bail that off. Alrighty. Parking brake off. So we need to hook on to there. Switches are lined. Okay. Well, they're back to doing the weird thing again? No, it's all good. So those are all PMT. And we have started the tries here. Let's go ahead and break this apart. Then I need to look at the map and see. I don't know what order we want the industries to be in. I know I had some of these ankle cocks closed somewhere. There we go. Just have another one closed upstream. Still no flow, so these were all together. Probably just need to open it from the engines now. Nope, that one's closed too. Yep, still no flow. Now I just need to open this one up. There we go. Lots of air flowing. It's down below 100. Open it all the way. Sure the parking brake's on. Oh, we haven't pulled apart from that back one yet. That's why. I was like, why is it showing all that? There we go. That's what I was expecting to see. Three engines should hold that. Okay, now I need a map. Yeah, we got plenty of room there. I need to see where these industries are. So I'm going to go look that up real quick and we'll take a look. Actually, I can do that within the game. Back over here. Industry configuration. PMT. PMT is Paramount Petroleum. Where are you? Darn it, that was the wrong button. Forget to do something there, world? I think I blew its mind. Shift F12, there we go. Paramount Petroleum, where are you? Then you're probably... Yeah, you're Tri. Whatever Tri is there. So we'll need to back in here, and we want PMT on the rear, and then Tri. We have Paramount Petroleum, and what's TRI? Tricor Refining. How do we get here? Another question. Where's Bakersfield from here? Do. I need a CTC switch so I can tell where I'm at. Here we go. So if I get close to this and then hit F3, we need to go that way, whatever that way is. So we're going the right way to get to Bakersfield Yard. I don't really know this route. Oh, wait. No, we're going the wrong way. So the other leg of the Y goes back to Bakersfield. So we need to go down that leg, but I think this leg... There's stuff all over the place out here. I don't know how to get here. That might be Bakersfield over there. Ah, so that line goes out there. Where's this crossover? Okay. So we're out in this area somewhere. So we need to come out of the yard, cross over. I don't think I have any other... Yeah, I don't have any other traffic on here right now. So we need to come out of the yard. One of those switches. We need to cross over. And we need to take that leg, which is this other switch. That'll get us sort of pointed in the right direction. We need to come out this switch. And then crossover. Got that leg. All right. That's after we build the train. So we need PMT on the rear. So I think I'll pull this PMT cut up, stick it on this leg. Which is slot 3. Got it. We have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but we have a plan. Your light's supposed to be on dim when you're working in the yard. I don't really know much about real railroading. I just like trains. I don't really know what I'm doing. So these are all PMTs, so we'll shove them down this track. That'll be the rear of our train. And I know there's at least some other PMTs. I think it's just PMT and Tri is all that's in there. Yeah, sounds good when that engine rolls by. The rail driver's got a little woofer in it. Makes my whole desk vibrate. Pretty awesome. Oh, it did that weird flip again. bring her on back. Brakes? Hello? Wasn't sure the brakes were gonna come on there. Alright, let's put the hand brakes on. And I'll release them on the engines. And we've got too much tension on the coupler, so we gotta back up a bit. Now we can pull the pin. Love that horn sound. Sometimes you just gotta toot the horn. Probably is a little loud, isn't it? Let me turn it down in OBS. Try that. I think I usually have to turn this down a little bit. Nobody's complaining yet, but y'all are just lurking. Oh, I should have went down that line. Let me see if I got some PMTs and we'll pick that last car off. Yeah, I see you out there, Janice. Thanks for looking, bud. I see you lurkers. You know I love lurkers. I'm a lurker myself. Alrighty. What have we got here? Try. Pretty sure there's a PMT back here somewhere. So, we're running the LS913J local. In case you hadn't caught on yet. That's what all those tags mean. It's the LS913J local, and it's... this is the destination. What was it? Try something? Tricor Refining. And Paramount Petroleum. I think that's the only ones we have on this local. No, those are all Tricor. Was there a PMT on the other train that I just didn't see? Yeah, there's some PMTs. So we got 1, 2, 3, and a couple hoppers. Okay, so we need to pull that we can pull that whole cut out, tacked onto the top of, or the front of this one. And we can shove the PMTs onto the PMT track. Oh, we got a PMT up front. One lousy little PMT tank car up front. Tank car, you're going to make me make an extra move, aren't you? Alrighty, well, let's get these hauled out. Let's hop in the cab. And let's see, where's the... I had a counter button, didn't I? No, that's a switch list. That must be the counter. Oh no, it's this one. There it is. So I need to go down and then it'll count to 0. Cool. Alright, let's get this train on the move. Do that. Couple notches on it. Oh, you know what I didn't do? What I didn't do was put any dang air in the train. That would probably help us tremendously. Shut up, Bell. Let's try that. Well, here, let's go down to the end of the train. That one is closed. Excellent. Back up to the front of the train. Put on our flow here. These older units, I think, need notch 4 to get good air compressor flow, so... I'm gonna ramp up, and let me go ahead and let's stick an EOT on here. Doink! Then we'll hop back in the cab. And we got 86 on the rear, so we're getting there. Flow's down to 60. We're just about ready to move the sucker. What do you think, Bob? Bob's kind of the strong sailing type. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing moving. Moves a lot better with all the brakes off on 1,600 feet of terrain. So I need to end my train about right there. I'm going to use the counter here. The train knows how long it is. Because I guess IRL they would count and they would probably enter that info somewhere. I don't know how that works. Here we are. Train stats. 1668 feet. I'm gonna hit that down. Now the counter is counting down, so I'll know when the rear of my train is there, and I need to stop there. I need to stop at 0, basically. Turn the bell off. $3,600 tons. We got 850 feet to go. I'm going to guess that it'll take about 200 feet to stop. That's what I'm going to try. It's just a complete guess. There's 300. So I'm going to do a 10-pound reduction at 200 feet. And 200 feet. We'll see what that gets us. All right. That switch is lined. We're the only ones on the railroad right now, so I don't have to talk to anybody. So let's go back to the rear of the train. Hey, look at that. Let's get the tags back on. So we needed to grab this single PMT car, right? Was that green tanker? Yep. All right, so we need to grab that guy. Stick him on that track. Back to green. We need you switched. We need you to back up. Actually, what I need to do. Put the brakes on. I'll be right back. I gotta go pull the chicken out of the smoker. All right, sorry about that. Chicken's out of the smoker. Almost forgot about it. I glanced over there. It was like 180. It's definitely done. It took like 2 hours to get from 160 to get above 160. Chicken usually doesn't have that much of a plateau, but it bombed out for some reason. Hop on this car here. Doink. Oh, I need it on that end of the train though, don't I? I'll stick it on a different track. Woo! I was going to stop too soon. Nailed it. Forgot to bail off the loco, though. Okay, one stupid little PMT car. Open that up. Oops, hit the wrong button. I was going to make sure the parking brake was released. I hit set. So it instantly set all the handbrakes on the train. Oopsie. Alright, let's hop in the cab. Hit my distance counter again. Actually, let's look at it from here. Zoink! Right through the ghost train. So I want this track. Little further, little further. Stretch it, stretch it. There you go. I love all the little sounds. You can hear it like creaking over the ties. we're going slow. Can I stop this with just the loco brakes? Save some time. It's kind of slowing down on its own. Yeah, let's just do that with... We got 3 locos worth of brakes. Not a whole train. So, apply the handbrake. Close that one. This really isn't the right kind of yard to be doing this, but it's a yard. And it's my railroad. I'll do it how I want. So again, we're going nice and slow, so we're just gonna put about 15 pounds on the locos. Let that stop it. Now, what do we need to do? We need to find that next PMT car. It's these guys right here. So we got 2 hoppers, 3 tankers. I can pull the hoppers off, stick them on the front. Yeah, so I'll pull from here forward, drop these at the front of the track, slap the hoppers on, grab this cut, grab the tankers. Then I think we're ready to just put it together and haul it on out of here. These are all try. Try. Yep. Okay, that'll work. We have a plan. So I need to back up. Then we're going to cut the train. Right here. Get on the ground and we'll do your position 4. 3. 2. There we go. That's the one we want. Those are all aligned. Bring her on back. We'll hop on the car as it goes by. Uh-oh. I thought I threw that switch. Oops. I guess I unthrew it. Swear I clicked on it. Redo. Rookie conductor. The 3 that I needed? No, it was It was this one. I swore I threw that. Guess I threw it the wrong direction. Yeah, because I just pulled that front one off, so it was already lined. Derp. Let's try that again. This time with feeling. Whoa! Easy there, mouse. Come on. Need a little oomph to get started, apparently. Hey, we're headed down the track. Always nice to see. Gonna ease on back into it. Boom. Alright, and if I go down to here. You pull this cut ahead. Do the track up there. I don't know if I'll be able to move it. I can't move it off to put air in it. Yeah, she's not wanting to move. Alright, we'll go put air in it. You are pulled. Got to make note of which car was on the end. I think it was a black one I wrote down here. Yeah, that's open. And this one? Yeah, those are open. You can actually just look at the valves. Those are open. Do-do-do-do. Huh. Wouldn't have been clear up here, would it? Got the dang bell going. Those are all open. What am I missing here? Back of my train should have had a closed valve. Oh, easy mouse. Yeah, I thought it was right here. Yeah, it's right there somewhere. It's the brake. Somewhere along here, we've got a valve open. Or, I mean, there it is. This one's closed. Didn't realize, I forgot how far back in here it was. Flow's less than 100, so we'll go ahead and open that all the way. So you can, the angle cock levers actually move. Uh-oh. Who's blowing air? Darn it, the mouse is doing that weird thing again. Where it gets all flippy on me. Oh, the train's moving. That's not a good sign. Oh, I got set back to 500. Back to 125. Maybe that'll be less silly. Maybe it was just the air rushing through the pipes. I heard air for a little bit. Now we got another. So that should be where I've uncoupled. So that's good. All right, we got flows below 60, so we should be able to move. In theory. It's a good theory. There we go. Back of the train. So what I need is... I need to be on the front of that car. There we go. Yep, close enough. So I want to pull this right up to the front of this track. And drop the tank cars. This actually could be on the tank cars. And grab it. I had a plan, then I almost forgot my plan. Turn tags off for a while. Get kind of tired of giant numbers floating around all over the screen. Probably a smart move would have been to move the whole train up here and then cut and then pull forward a little bit. But that's something a professional would think of. I didn't think of it. It's like I keep forgetting to bail off the loco brakes. Okay, so we need to cut these guys. So let me set the hand brakes on them. Want to close that, hold the pin. Then, which track do I want? This track. I don't want to get going too fast. Those are both loaded. Uh-oh. Drag it! Drag it! Didn't get on the engine quick enough. Come on. Ease forward. Oh. That's why it didn't work. Hey, what's up, Santiago? I had the reverser in neutral. What a noob. There we go. Should be able to just use loco brakes to stop that as slow as we're going. Bam. Ooh, that was a little rough on the couplers, though. Oops. A little too much braking action. Alright, I did indeed line that up, so let's hop on this car. Bring her on back. If you're just tuning in, we're sorting a local LS913J at Bakersfield Yard because I failed to sort it before I got two trains out here, so now we're sorting it. Let's ignore the Z fighting on the texture there. It's part of the charm. And we're just about, we're getting close to being done sorting this thing. Then we're going to take the cars out to their industries. Drop them off. Then we're going to drop frames all over the place. Holy cow. How long have I been dropping frames? Internet just went to crap. Yeah, sorry. If you can hear me, I just noticed my ISP is going crazy. I don't know what's up with that. Dropping frames all over the place. Come on, Spectrum, get your act together. What happens when you got a rookie at the controls? Handbrake's on. Alright, then I need to grab that car with the back of this train. Right, I got sidetracked. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So let's see, we hooked up here. Some air in the train. Okay, we done with the drop frames for a little while? Spectrum? We all good? How are we looking on the brakeometer? Yeah, so I need to pull the whole cut out and grab this car. Tack it onto the back. And then, yeah, that cut there is the try stuff. Then push this back into here, cut it there, go grab the rest of the... Shove this cut in another track, hook onto here, grab the train, and yeah. We've got a few more back and forth to do. Oh yeah, we gotta get those PMTs too. I can't forget that part. I need to grab those 3 PMTs and that PMT. Get them on the back of the train here. So I might as well grab those first. And then I can back it into here and that'll be the new PMT track. Yeah! Alright, which number? Is this number 2? Number 3? There we go. I've got some positions saved. We're going to start moving any second now as the brakes release. Air brakes on a freight train are not fast. I can bring up the view. You got to wait for it to like propagate through the whole train. And Run 8 really simulates everything pretty well. So I don't know how well you can see that on Twitch with the compression, but we've got 3 engines. That's the E's. Then there's dashes. The top line of dashes is coupler force. So white is like no force. So I just took the throttle off so all that force that was on there went away. The bottom line of dashes is brake pressure per car. So I'm going to put a little throttle back on. You'll see some coupler force. Maybe not in notch 1. You might not be able to read it at all with Twitch compression, I'm not sure. So I just made my initial brake application there. You can see it changing colors probably. Propagates throughout the train. Probably put on a little too early, but it's alright. We'll ease back into it. There we go. Now we've got these 3 purple cars at the end because there's no air in them. So this should be closed. Yep. So I need to open the ankle cock to get the air in those 3 cars. You can see this one is open. This one is not. So we're going to partially open it. So we don't blow the emergency. And then we're going to keep an eye on the flow meter here. As long as it's below 100, you can open it all the way. Now it's open all the way. And if I bring the brake monitor back up, we should see those release. Though I might have to do an apply and release. So we'll do an initial application. And then a release, and then they all should release. So it's really cool how they simulate all the air brake action. And the slack running out of the couplers. Alright, so now we got our PMT on the back. We want to pull up. We need to get this last PMT car on the back. Then we'll shove all the PMTs onto this line. Unhooked. Then we can grab the rest of the tri-cars down there. Pull them forward, hook onto the PMT cut, and then we're done. And we can take off for the industries. So we need to go to, is it switch 2? Nope. 3 possibly? Nope. Clear down here. So we're done with 1. Coming out at 2. We can leave that one. 3. Oh, 3 was the old switch for PMT, so I can make this one 3. And we can just pop back and forth. Alright, we're going 7, that's fast enough. So we're going to be stopping. I'm not very good yet at stopping where I'm supposed to. It's a learning process. So I've got 2 cars, so I'm going to make my initial application. A little too soon. Even with power on the front end, I couldn't drag it out. Now I got to ease it forward a bit. Comes the slack. And we'll put about 10, 12 pounds on the locos. Then I'll let the slack run back in because we're going to back up. Switch is thrown. Bring her on back. Hopefully that kind of stuff gets fixed in V3. They've got an awesome simulator. It'd be cool if we could get some awesome graphics to go along with it. I know that's not their focus. The cars and stuff look pretty decent. Run 8 is everything I thought Train Sim World was going to be. Train Sim World ended up being a piece of crap. As far as simulation goes. It looks good. Just doesn't behave like a train. We're going to coast enough. I think we're going to coast enough. We'll make it. I can't do anything with that because I'm not... Oh, so close. Make sure this is closed. It is. That should be open. We can do partially open. Should be able to just open that up. It's just one car. Train? Hello? Not moving, train. We need sand. A little more throttle. There we go. Train's getting heavy. We haven't even picked all of it up yet. Be interesting to see what the horsepower per ton is. This might be too much train. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. So there's that. Alright, there's the first try. I believe that hopper is the front of the PMT cars. Yep. So this is going to be the front of our train. The engines are going to couple right here to this car. No, I take that back. They're not. Never mind. These are the PMT. They go on the back. It's real easy to lose track of what the heck you're doing. Train's clear over there. I do want PMT on the rear, I know that. Alright, that should do it. Woo, easy. Alright, some handbrakes on. Too much tension, so we gotta ease back a little bit. Come on, train. Ease back just a bit. I can pull this pin. Here it comes. Beautiful. Now we just need to grab that cut, stick it onto here, and we're done, I think. Unless I forgot something, which is possible. 3. There we go. How are we doing on the drop frames? I think the ISP weirdness is over with. I don't see any more drop frames. Alright, engines. Give a mighty shove. Actually, I need PMTV on this end. I'll have to swap. I'll have to run around the train when we get there, I think. Yeah, I just thought of that, because we need to go... PMT needs to go first. But we're going that way, the way I'm looking. I'll have to go take another look at the area over there. I assume we have siding where we can run around the train. I'll hop on this car here. I was thinking PMT on the rear, but yeah, it needs to be on the front. But then we'll have to run around the train when we get down in there. So we will be hooking the locos onto those hoppers like I thought. There's a lot of thinking involved in railroading. Like, I've been doing this for hour 50 minutes. I'm sure there's a lot smarter ways, faster ways to do this. One of which would be to sort the train with the hump yard before you even take it out to Bakersfield. I didn't do that. I just sorted by local and sent it out. This is actually 2 little trains that I sent out here. So when we get the whole thing together, I don't know if we'll even be able to move. I'm not experienced enough yet to know offhand how much motive power we'll need to A, be able to move the train, and B, not break a coupler in half. All right, let's do our initial application. A little hard, but we'll slam her home. On the flow, looking good. Air flowing through the train. Turn those off. Let me go all the way down to the end. Nope, not that end. The other end. That is indeed closed. How are we looking on the brake monitor? Pretty normal-ish. Alright, parking brake should be on, so if we do a release... Got a good release, it looks like. Working and lurking, Kiwi. Alright, thanks for hanging, dude. Hope work goes well for you. Yep, looks like a good release, so let's do initial set. Actually do a 10-pound set. It's a pretty heavy train. There we go. 10 pounds. Locos are bailing off. Just gonna make sure that set propagates through the whole train. I'm sitting here talking. I was muted because I grabbed a drink. 1.3 horsepower per ton. Not great. But I don't think we have any big grades where we're headed. We don't have to go very far. Let's get the brake monitor back up. We never did get an application past about there, which is interesting. Do a continuous service. Just put them all on full application. There we go. Now it's going all the way through the terrain. So from what I've heard, on a real train, you can actually see the brake shoes move. But on here, we have to use this because they don't model the brake shoes. All right, and then release. I hear air flowing. Yep, lots of flow. Let's get the engines up into notch 4. We can pump lots of air. Yep, looks like we're releasing, so that's good. So let's see if we can move. You can just barely hear the horn out there in the distance. We can move backwards. It's not the direction we're supposed to go. Oh, here comes the slack. Whoa! Well, I haven't broken anything yet. It's moving out pretty smartly. Let's hop up in the cab. I don't know why it plays the air sound when you hop in the cab. It's just a bug, I guess. So I need to come up to... where? Here. Yeah. This track, right? Yep. Don't mind me just phasing through the train. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah, this is all the try stuff. Whoa, easy mouse. Sometimes my mouse freaks out. The game engine doesn't like new modern hardware. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was grab this and tack it on the front of that. Hey, we know we can move the... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. We know we can move the train now. Try that again. We're moving. We're almost at a mile an hour. So I need to back up just past this switch. And then this is the front of our train right here. Grab that and then hook on, and then we're good. I got a little ahead of myself. I love that you can hear that bass. Even from this far away. One of these days it's going to stop. 8,000 tons. Takes a little while. There we go. Alright. Parking brake set. Close you. Want to release the parking brake on the locos. Hello? Oh, it recoupled. Ah, beautiful. Try that again. I guess it rolled back into the train. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're gonna have a train here eventually. Then it'll probably be dinner time. The SD70 Ace. A couple GP40-2s. I don't know offhand how much horsepower that is. Still too early. There we go. Okay, that should be set on that end. You're open. Flow's coming down. We'll check the air on the whole train again once we get up here. Getting our cardio in today, playing conductor. Must be downhill over there. Started picking up some pretty good speed. I'm gonna stop eventually, right? 15-pound reduction. It's slowing down. It's gonna eventually stop. There we go. We get started again. Wait, what? My rail driver was in reverse. The train was in forward. How did that happen? Well, we gotta get stopped again. Reverse. Okay, now it's working. That was weird. Just happened to notice the miles per hour up there on the screen and on my rail driver was positive. Like, wait a minute. I should be backing up. Slow down! Gonna be a hard couple. Nailed it. A little fast, but not disastrous. Up into knots 4 to pump some air. Watching the flow meter here. That opened up all the way. And I'm going to shortcut my way back to here. Throw an EOT on there. Then we can head up to the cab, right? All the switches are lined except for that one. That's number 2. Alright, stop in the cab. What do you think, Bob? Bob's just, he's not impressed. I wouldn't be either. Amateur hour up here. Alright, we're still pumping air. We got 72 on the rear. Waiting for that to come up to 80. Ish. So, our train stats, I don't know if you can read that with the Twitch compression. 4228 on the feet. 1.1 horsepower per ton. Not great. 9,960 total tons. Ouch. While we're pumping air. Whee! Let's head out. Wasn't there. Was it over here? Forgot where we're going now. Yeah, it was. Okay, it was out this leg. Whee! Coming all the way over to here. And then down this leg, I think. Yeah, this should be Tricor. Yeah, then EMT. Paramount Petroleum, I think, and Tricor Refinery. So what have we got for running around our train options? Not much from the looks of it. Do we have to push this train out there? That would be unfortunate. Oh, we do have a passing sighting here. But, oh, it's really short though. Never mind. That stuff, those switches are all good. I don't know what the actual procedure is. It looks like we may have to just push the train out there. Hmm. Yeah, that's not great. We can't get back around it, so I just assumed they had a big long runaround sighting out here, but they don't. So we're going to need a new strategy. Seems like a long way to like push a train. I wonder how they do this IRL. Yeah, they have a runaround track here. Maybe they just don't take that long of trains out here. I didn't even check like track capacity or anything. That would be way too smart. Well, I think for our purposes, I'm going to have to just push the train out there, which is unfortunate because I am now pumping it full of air. Unless... I'd assemble it the other way. We could come up here and then back up that direction. Ooh, here's a nice long passing siding. I bet we can get around it here. Okay, new plan. We're going to come up this branch, and we'll run around, and then we'll back into it. Through that way. That track just ends, so we do need to cross over. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll come through here, and we have a lot of siding. We can even use that as an extra bit. It's a little hard to see, but that should be plenty of room to get around the train. HAL, whatever that is, has a nice long passing siding. That works for me. Does that work for you, chat? Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with trains. Find our way back. Here we are. Here's the train. Hey, we got air. Bring our indicator up. A lot of force right in the middle of the train. Starting to see the release now in the rear of the train. Well, let's see if we can move. The lights on bright. Hey, we're moving. Of course, we're not really on a hill. That helps. Alright, I think I had all the switches lined to get out of here. So the radio chatter you hear in the background, it's just random. It's just for ambience. In case you were wondering. Light switches look good. Start my counter so I know when I'm out of the yard. It's like we're tipping over. Got a little bit of a super elevation going on in this curve. Wrong direction. So we're not quite a mile long. Pretty long terrain. 4,200 feet. I don't know what that is in meters. Google will let you know. We're all loaded. We got 71 loaded cars back there. Actually, I need to stay slow till we get through this crossover here, so that counter doesn't matter. It'll let me know when I'm out of the yard. Doesn't actually matter. Where's a key for a nice drive-by camera view? Something weird. Camera tracking. Oh, it's just the D4, I think, means digit 4. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of horn just for you, chat. All right, back in the driver's seat. Does anybody remember where we were going? They got all the switches lined right. We should, I think, go around a corner and then there's that long straightaway with some buildings. We'll figure it out. Way back there, there's our self coming around the corner. I didn't notice what the limit was. 15. Alright. Guess we're not going to be able to speed up much. I suppose it's 15 because of all the industrial stuff around here. The trucking facility. I wonder if I could find that at American Truck Simulator. I always thought it'd be fun to do a crossover video. Take a load, drop it off somewhere, and then pick it up with a train. After a while, you start hearing, you recognize all the radio messages. There's one, I don't remember the name, but he's like, Frank, you out there? Something like that. That last one was, won't crank or won't fire? Won't crank. Apparently somebody was having some engine problems. Uh-oh. What was that? Made a beep beep. What was the beep beep? Oh, that was my counter. Finished counting down. Right. Got it. Everything's under control. It doesn't matter because we can't go any faster anyway. Hey, I was trying to watch my train. I give it a little more throttle. That train's going around the corner. Creates extra friction. I'll turn that back up now that we're in the cab.
I think I saw you remote qualified now there?
I don't know if that's a downhill and then an uphill, or if it's just an uphill. We're in notch 6. We're still coming around the corner back there. Here, I'll flash my dish lights at you. Working hard. Whoa! The heck? What's happening? It's like it got stuck in flyby mode, or the tracking camera mode. I tried to go to free fly. I didn't like it. We're coming around the outside track. Okay, and then this is the straightaway. So we're almost to the place where we can kind of run around the terrain. Just seeing where we were because I wasn't exactly sure. I need to slow down a little bit too.
If he's coming down, you can just stay there.
I don't think we're going to get these dropped off. I'm going to have to quit for dinner here before too long. Into the curves, we got to add some more power. Back in the driver's seat. Oh, we're going fast. Slow down. That should just come down a notch at a time. But the rail driver is not extremely precise. Unfortunately. For as much as this thing costs, it's kind of crap, but it's cool. Yeah, we're still at 15. Let it slow down too much. Yeah, now we just got to go straight, basically. And then there's sidings up here where we can... Oh, shoot, that's not right. I messed it up. I forgot. For this move to work, I needed to reverse the train. So I may have to break it apart up here and run around parts of the train. The good news is I have a lot of room up here to work with. I think at least it looks like a lot of room. I forgot to back in there. I need the PMTs on the other end of the train. We'll get it figured out. Nothing else, I'll leave the tri-core cars up here. Back to PMT cars down, drop them off, and come back up for the tri-core. That never gets old. Up there, I think that's where the passing sidings were I was going to use. Go take a look up here. Okay, that's the start of the long siding. We'll just use this little yard here to do what I need to do. Yeah, because the PMT cars aren't not much to it. So I think I could fit in here. Possibly. I don't know how long the siding is. If I can't fit in this siding, I can use this as a runaround to make this whole thing one giant siding. So we'll pull in there and we'll see how we're doing. How we're doing is we're speeding. I haven't seen any grade crossings unless I just missed them. A lot of roads out here. Hey, what's up, DC Dave? We're running out of Bakersfield, California. We're doing the LS 913J local. Just servicing a couple of petroleum. We've got Paramount Petroleum and Tricor Refinery. But I didn't set the train up quite right, so I've got to do some shenanigans here at this other siding.
They call me on 1 South, east out there. I got a Z train going to Caliente in a minute.
You basically have to back all the way there when you have as long of a train as I do. Probably taking too many cars. I didn't really count. Alright, start my counter. And I'll know when the train's on the siding. Remind me in 3 or 4 minutes when it beeps what the beep is. What's that beeping? Hey dummy, it's the counter you set. So if you can make it out on Twitch, there's a little distance counter right here. So we're going to pull in this siding and then take a cut of cars down, but I probably have to quit once we get stopped. Got dinner time, family stuff to do. But you know, in my mind, a 3-hour stream is better than no stream. I know I can't do long streams and they're random, but this is the nature of the beast. Alright, we're gonna have 2,000 feet to go. We might fit on here. It's gonna be close. Keep going the wrong direction with the throttle. Not paying attention. It's kind of counterintuitive. You pull the throttle towards you to go faster. I'm not used to using the rail driver. Yeah, we're gonna fit. We only got 800 feet worth of train left. Should be good. Do a 10-pound reduction, just let her ease on into a stop.
Dispatch 254, over.
Awesome. You have arrived at your destination. Let's go take a look outside here. Whee! Yeah, we fit just fine. So I think the plan when I resume this job will be to just pull these. I turn on the tags. So down to this green car is PMT. I'll take that little cut forward and I'll just reverse back. So if we reverse back and we go this way instead of coming from straight ahead, we're taking these. I don't think you can see it, but it's over that way. Then we'll come back up once we drop those off and we'll back this big tri-cut down there. And that'll be a job of good, and once we get them all sorted onto the tracks where they need to go. All the switches are aligned. Alright, we'll turn the lights off. But I do need to go do dinner, family time, that kind of thing. Appreciate y'all lurking out there. Have a great rest of your Sunday if you got any left. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.